So I welcome you all to this Zoom session on Inner Nature and Outer Nature Season 2, which is brought to you by Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement and PSSM SWAGG in collaboration with PMC English. So today we are on the 5th day of this meditation challenge. And today I have said few affirmations, right, regarding breathing. So how did you feel? How was the meditation session and how have you been feeling since like the last 4 days? You can let me know through your comments on the YouTube and in the chat box as well. Anything that you would like to share, you can write. What is happening while you're breathing? You are constantly saying that we are gods, we are masters, we are connected to this universe, we are connected to the super consciousness. But how is that happening? So this breath that you're thinking that we are just taking the air, we are inhaling and exhaling, but it is just being the medium for you to be like, to connect the soul, the source, or the God, or the super consciousness, whatever you would like to term. It is being the bridge between you and the soul, right? So whenever you're breathing, whenever you're inhaling, you're taking this cosmic energy to 3 different planes, the outermost plane to the innermost plane, that is the body, mind, and soul. So when the energy touches the body and then the mind and then the soul, you're constantly touching your innermost self and coming back while you're exhaling. So you're constantly touching God, the soul, and coming back. That is the reason we are said that we are all gods. But how do we remain gods? Like, how do we practice that? We need to practice breathing for that. Because breathing is everything. Once you master breathing, you become self-control, you become quiet, you become peaceful, and you can achieve anything that you want. So, let us get back to the challenge that I have given yesterday. So, what is the challenge that I have given, guys? It is about mindful shopping, mindful consumption. So, have you done the first step? Have you done the homework that I have given? So, what is the first step in that? First, distinguish the needs from wants, because both are 2 different things. In the societal pressure, in the peer pressure, we are following trends, but is that really helping in our spiritual growth? We need to take that into consideration as well, right? So is that contributing to your well-being? So instead of getting driven by the impulses or societal pressures, you need to do a mindful consumption, mindful shopping. And then later on, next step, you can start, going for brands or looking into products that provide sustainability and ethics. Okay. So coming back to our wisdom session, today we have Arpita Singh with us from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. She actively involved with PAIMA since 2021, conducting daily Lok Kalyana Dhyan sessions and participating in events like Mahayog Dhyan Kumbh and Mahila Dhyan Mahachakra in 2021. She has also organized social experiments in Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh, and Varanasi. She volunteered for online Swadhyaya sessions and Insta live sessions with PAIMA, as well as contributed to creating posters, flyers, and write-ups. She has conducted sessions in various programs such as Find the Extraordinary You, Jagath Yuva 2.0, Inner Nature 1, Are You Breathing, and many more. Additionally, she has volunteered for offline programs like Manifestation Decoded, next is Mahila Dhyan Mahachakram, and Buddha Purnima, while also leading a lifestyle focused on veganism, natural and sustainable living, with her whole family being the vegetarian. So recently she had completed her PhD in finance and she holds a 6-year degree in Bharatanatyam. So let us all welcome our speaker. Let us all open our hearts and minds.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Yamini, for this huge introduction. Yeah. Okay. So, a very, very happy morning to one and all present here. And first of all, congratulations for completing all these days and being a part of this journey because it's an amazing journey. So, yeah. So, since today's section will be an interactive one, so I would request everyone to please turn on your cameras if possible so that we can also interact while okay. So yes, so about today's topic, so how many of you think that we are saving water or we are conserving water on a daily basis, like in any form? It could be in any form. Anyone, anything, everyone is out of meditation, I think, now. So at least if you cannot turn on your cameras, then you may raise your hands, or you can even use the chat box to text in it. So do you think you are saving water? Okay, nobody thinks that they are saving water. This is not possible. Okay, no problem. So first, let's understand today's topic. So I will just, okay, Sandhya is saying yes. One person is saying yes. That's great. So awesome, Sandhya. Keep it up. So let's start with today's topic. I will start my screen sharing. Just a second. So in this PPT or presentation, you will get to know about the current status of water, what is happening to global water. Is it reducing? Is it increasing? Is it clean? Is it polluted? And all these kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I hope my screen is visible to each one. Yes. Okay. We'll make it full screen. Better. Great. So this is my topic, water footprint. And welcome to Inner Nature and Outer Nature. Myself, Arpita Singh, and you already heard the introduction. Moving on to the first slide. So let's see this. Yes, so that was an emotional ad for me also. Yes. So let's now move on to our slide presentation. That was actually an example of a daily basis activity which we are doing in our life, right? Regular, you can say regular life routine work. We are brushing our teeth and we are leaving the tap open. So that was a great example of. Now, let's understand how much water is available for us. So this is the distribution of the whole global water level. So now, there are 97% of ocean water, among which 3% is only available as a fresh water. So ocean water is basically saline water or the salt water, which is present, which we cannot do it any use. Like we cannot even plant our waters with that. We cannot drink it. We cannot use it for cooking. So yes, and only 3% of fresh water is available. Among that 3%, 79% is in the form of ice caps and glaciers. 20% is in the form of groundwater, and only 1% is accessible surface fresh water. Only 1% from that 3%. Now, accessible fresh water. Let's see how in what form that is available. Well, 52% is in the form of lakes. 38% is in the form of soil moisture, 1% within living organisms, the water within living organism, 8% in the form of rivers, and 8% in water vapor form. So, yes, this is the great truth of how much water is actually available. And day by day, this percent is decreasing. Moving on to our next slide. So, this is the actual reality, and we all have seen this at some point of time, whether we are traveling by a train, we see these things, whether we are traveling by a car or wherever we are, we know that there is a place where we can see this kind of mess. So it's estimated that around 70% of surface water in India, we already seen the distribution among that, the surface water in India, it is unfit for consumption. We already had only 56% of that 1% of fresh water, and in that 52%, we have only 30% which is fit. So the numbers, every day almost 40 millions of wastewater enters the rivers and other water bodies, and I don't think that any of them are treated adequately, but still we know that there are few companies and there are few people, few volunteers, we can say, or few NGOs which are working on treatment of these polluted waters, or you can say cleaning of these water bodies. So yes, there are people who are doing that, and the people are among us only. Yes, one man army people are also there. We will know them also who are there in later slides. So yes, next slide. uh, Yeah. So there was a news article which I recently read that over 50% of India's 150 major reservoirs, means India have major reservoirs. How much? 150. Major reservoirs are basically those which give us fresh water for drinking and other purposes. So we have majorly 150, and in that 150, 50%, that means around maybe 75. So 75 water reservoirs are below their capacity. How much? Less than even 50% water is available in that. So means they are towards dryness, and only 75 will be available. And what is the population of India? Can anyone tell? 1 billion, right? So, and only 75 water reservoirs available for 1 billion people. So, yeah, more, okay, what's more disconcertingly, over a third of the reservoirs have water less than 40% of the capacity. Okay, this data is taken from Central Water Commission, and also this news was taken from Business Line. As you can see here, this is written. Okay. So these were some of the facts. One more fact, what is the level or what is the, rank of India on the basis of water quality? Well, here in the diagram, you can see that India ranks number 120 on the basis of water quality. And that is a very, very low rank, guys. So, yes, we are not one of the top countries. And you can see other countries also who are having shortage of water and unclean water. Yes. And the source is written here. So you can see that directly on the source also. Talking about the water warriors of India. Yes. So here he is, the waterman of India, Rajendra Singh. He brought water to 1,000 villages of India and he even won the prize for Stockholm Water Prize. And what technique did he use? He used rainwater harvesting, the most traditional technique of conserving water. And since already our homes are built and it is not feasible and not economical to, rebuild it or reconstruct it by having a rainwater harvesting system, but still there are techniques available through which we can use that rainwater. And we will talk about that later. A few more water warriors of India. Abid Surti, he's a one-man army, which we were talking about. And that too, he's 80 years old. Okay. And what he did was he used to provide free services in Hyderabad and sorry, in Mumbai. He's a Mumbai-based person. His NGO name is Drop Dead Foundation, which is a one-man NGO. And he fixed so many taps which were leaking for free. He never charged it just because he is a water warrior. Who is a water warrior? Who wants to save the water for his future generations and who knows the value of each drops of water. Next person on our list is the water mother of India, Amla Ruia, who have constructed more than 200 check dams in the village of Rajasthan and helped more than 1 lakh people. Because we all know that Rajasthan is a desert state and it has the most biggest state, most biggest desert of Asia. It is Thar Desert. So yes, people there have to go 5 kilometers walking, 5-10 kilometers walking for water. They are not even able to give their animals a clean fresh water. They mix flow that that wheat flow in the water, in the saline water which they are getting as supply for for making their animals drink. That's the condition of Rajasthan and outer states of Rajasthan, which are nearby Thar Desert. But she, the person, has helped them a lot. Now, the last in our list is the pond man of India or the lake man of India. That is Ram Veer Tanwar. His NGO is Say Earth, and so far he has restored many, many water bodies, more than 80 water bodies. He and his team cleans all the water bodies, the ponds, the lakes, cleans every one of them. And that's what his work is. He also started as a one-man army. So yeah, moving to our next slide. So I want everyone to answer this. Are you ready to become a water warrior? Are you ready to conserve the water which is available on our planet and make it more usable? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. Definitely. So yes, we are ready now to become. Now, but how can we become it? There must be something, which can help us to understand how can we save water on our daily life. So it's a very, very, very beautiful, beautiful way and very regular ways. And you will say that, oh, we say that, oh, it's in front of us and we never noticed it, that we can save it like this also. So yeah, let's see some 10 easy tricks which I use and I regularly use it in my home. At least I can say that from the past 10 years I'm doing those things. So yeah, let's see it. So definitely this, so we know that we have to reduce the use of water. We have to be minimal, not only in water, but as Yamini mentioned, mindful shopping also. So yeah, reduce, reuse, and recycle. So now how to do these things? Well, so there are a lot of ways we can save water. So whenever we are washing fruits and vegetables or the grains as shown in the image like rice, pulses or any type of grains when we are cooking, when we are going to cook food or we are going to eat some fruit. So we always wash it. But how do we wash it? We turn on the tap and we just put it and all the water goes in the drain. But what we can do is we can put some like container, a big container which can contain all the waters of these things, and now then that water is conserved. Later on we will discuss what we can do of that saved water, that conserved water. So that's one way, and that's the most easiest way. And I think every household eats food. Everyone eats food, okay? Everyone needs food and everyone cooks food at their home. So when you are cooking, be mindful and remember to put a container before washing your grains, fruits, and vegetables. Next, washing machine or hand wash clothes water or AC waste water. Yes, I know in today's modern world, we all have washing machine. Even we also have a washing machine, a semi automatic one, not a fully automatic one, because a fully automatic one is I don't know its use and all, but I have seen that it goes straight to the drain. So I don't know whether you can use this water or not, but I feel that it is using more water as compared to semi-automatic, but no judgments. It depends on their particular characteristics. So yes, we can use those water, and we can use even the AC waste water, whatever the AC outlet is dropping out whenever we are turning on our AC. If we are using AC, if we are not, that's the best. But if we are using AC in any by any chance, if we already have AC installed in our homes, then we can use that water also. But where can we use them? We will discuss in later slide. Last two ways are the RO. If you are using water purifiers, if not, very good. But if you are using at all, then we can use that wastewater also. Let's not just dump that drain water of water purifiers. Okay. And whenever we are washing our utensils. So this is one of the latest ways which I discovered. Like I think maybe last year I discovered this. I was not mindful, okay, about this water technique. But last year I came to know that, okay, why am I even wasting this utensil water? Whenever I'm washing the utensils, I can even, hold this water in a container. When I'm doing so much, I can do this also. And rather than just letting all the water flow, once you wash it, you wash the utensil clean, and then next you are applying the soap and cleaning it, then that water you can use it. So yes, that water also is usable. Now, coming on to our next point, or the last part of our presentation, where can we use them? Okay. So yes, that's the basic thing which we can use them. We can use the water for cleaning floors, washrooms, or anything we want to clean. We can use the water for watering plants, not the AC water, but the other waters we can use it for watering the plants also. That's the, I think every home has plant and everyone give water to it. So you can save the water of your fruits wash or your grain wash. And you know what? Whenever we wash the grains, many qualities of the grains come in that water. And that water becomes more, it makes the soil more fertile. It makes the quality of your soil increase. So you can use that grain water to even increase the quality of your soil. Yeah. So that's the one of the very good quality of conserving grain water. One of the very good way. We can use it to water the soil for just if you don't think you have any plant or anything, and you have some soil which is grounded soil, you can say, not a potted plant but any soil near around you, any garden near around you, or any kind of like tree. So around the tree there is soil, so you can put that water in the soil also. That will ultimately contribute to the groundwater only, or go inside the soil only. Yes, and also we can wash our vehicles. So what we do is whenever we are washing our vehicles, we are using, either we are giving it to the service centers, okay, that yeah, I will give it to the service center and they will wash and return it back. Or if we are washing at our homes, we use those, high pressure pipes. And even if we don't have high pressure pipes, we are using normal pipes. to wash our vehicles. But a normal pipe, or a continuous flow of water from these pipes makes the water go waste more. We can simply use a bucket to clean our vehicles rather than using some pipes or some pressure pipes like that. So that is also a mindful vehicle washing. Yes. And our vehicle don't even need that much water to clean itself, to clean. Last is for flushing purposes and for filling inverters. That's the most basic thing. And see, these are the most practical things. So I have used all the practical examples which can be done on individual level. And I think everyone in their home can do these basic things. It's not at all like requiring any heavy machinery or lifting anything heavy equipment. It's very, very easy, and it doesn't require any other equipments. It only requires your mindful conscious observation, which is coming through meditation and your conscious observations. Inverters, well, you can use that AC water which we discussed before. That AC water can be used in inverters, which I even also didn't know, because in our home we have one AC which is in use for regular and one AC which is not used, but it is there for maybe guest purpose or some like that. So whenever that water collected, we used to throw it in the soil directly. But the inverter man told us, the person who came to deliver the water of for inverter, he told us that, oh, you can even use that AC water also. And we were like, what, really? So since that day we have not purchased that in water for our inverters, and we are regularly using that AC water only to fill up it. So yeah, now it's been, I think, more than 5 years to this activity. So I hope everything is clear till now. So if you are not comfortable in turning on camera, so at least give some, reply in chat box so that I am able to understand whether everything is clear also or not. I am going on a good speed or okay. I hope everything is clear. Okay. Thank you, Yuval. So moving on to our next slide. Use liquid home cleaners. Yes. So I see that in many homes, people are using, chemical cleaners or powdered cleaners in their homes, uh, like Surf Excel is there, and there are many other cleaners, okay, just in the form of those powder. And what they have is, actually, Surf Excel, what has is, we have seen a demo of a company, and in that demo they told us, and actually we saw it also, that these powders have that bones of animals, okay, for increasing the weight of the powder. So that's why I always like prefer not to use the any kind of market product which has having chemical or these kinds of thing for increasing the weights, okay. And yeah, that's reality. So they are using these animal bones to increase the weights. So we can make a homemade cleaning spray, because a homemade never goes waste. Everything which we are making at home can be used for one or other purpose. Yes. So in on YouTube and in the slide also you can see there are many, many, many things you can clean with the homemade cleaner. And on YouTube also you will get a lot of videos telling you about how to make a homemade cleaner. Well, here's a very great example. As you can see that you can add distilled vinegar and citrus peels. Citrus peels is basically the fruits which are citrus in nature, like orange is there, raw mango is there, and lemon is there. So these kind of citrus fruits you can use their peels and mix them and just add in a spray bottle and you are good to go. You can clean anything with that. So, and you can see here there are a lot of that measurements given. How can you make that window cleaner, that counter spray cleaner, that soft like scrub cleaner, and everything you can see from here. If possible, I will share this photo in the group also. Yeah, and this is the image of rainwater harvesting which I wanted to show. So one way is this we can do. that if we don't have already pre-constructed rainwater harvesting in our homes, then we can use like this. We can keep a big bucket under the, where all the terrace water is collecting. So we can keep a big bucket and we can then later on use it for other cleaning purposes or maybe some other flushing purposes. And something like this, I found it on the Google. And yeah, this is also a great way of conserving water for, planting all the plants nearby. So what that pipe is doing, you can see a black pipe here. What that pipe will do is that will collect water from that rainwater which is being conserved in this big area. And that dripping pipe, that is actually dripping pipe used for irrigation purpose, that dripping pipe goes all the way to the field and all round to the field. And it plants the it gives water to the plants. So yeah, you can use this technique also. So once you have learned these techniques, you have known these techniques, the basic idea behind these techniques. So congratulations, you are now a water warrior. And this is a very beautiful anime which I found on Google when I searched for a water warrior. Water warrior. Yes. So, and your challenge is, since I saw that we are also giving out challenges. So from my side, it is to be more conscious, to be more eco-conscious, and what can you do to save water from your house, and how can you influence others to do the same. Okay, like your neighbors will be there. Your neighbors must be using that pipe and all these things to clean their slopes, and that those inclined slopes we have in front of our gates, main doors. Okay, so they will, how you can influence them, and what can be done to solve this common problem, that is this water shortage problems. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes.
Thank you so much, Arpita. You have given good insights regarding, water conservation. Uh, I mean, according to me, in my opinion, I really feel that understanding water footprints is really crucial, nowadays for managing water resources sustainably and responsibly. Because especially in regions where water scarcity is a concern, where water quality is a concern, by assessing and reducing water footprints, individuals and organizations can, definitely reduce their impact on freshwater resources and even promote more sustainable living and promote more efficient water use, right? So thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions? You can text in the chat box. Oh, already there are questions. Let me just read it out. Um, but vegetables or plants have chemicals, so can be used for water planting.
Yes, sure. You can use them for water planting. It's not like uh, I'm using it daily. So I can say that yes, you can use it. So that's why I said that using, liquid cleaners, homemade liquid cleaners. Why? Because once you put a drop or a few, drops of liquid cleaners in the pot where you are washing your vegetables, it ultimately, balances out all the chemicals. And then you can use it to give to your plants and all. And I am giving it to my plants in my garden, and they are growing very well. So I'm 100% sure that yes, you can use it. These are all my practicable ways. That's why I shared here.
Okay. Even I can
Yeah.
assure that because I also have tulsi with me. I have money plant with me. So I also wash vegetables. So I use that water by, pouring into the plants. They actually
Oh,
grow well.
great. So you're already a water warrior.
So there's another question. In the beginning only he asked it is from Ramakrishna. How much is 100% of water?
How much is 100% of which water? Like, are you asking fresh water or maybe the whole distribution of water which we shared in the first slide? Because See, we have on Earth 97% of ocean water and 3% only available as fresh water. And in that 3% of fresh water, we have other distributions like lakes and in the form of soil, and how much fresh water is available for drinking and other purposes. So, which 100% are you asking, sir? That I'm not able to clarify from this question.
Any more
So,
questions?
yes.
Any more thoughts that you would like to share? Then please let
If yeah, if anyone is even doing even a little thing to save water on their daily basis, that also they can share anything at all. Or you are still into meditation, I will assume. Yes, we have Mona, Praveen, Sandhya, Anusri,
on your
Yuval.
cameras, master,
Yeah,
you would like.
so many people are here.
Hi, Arpita. So wonderful to see that presentation from you. Wonderful research that you have done. Uh, so I just wanted to share while the questions keep coming, saying that I believe that the water is precious, and without water, not just us, the animals or the trees will not be able to survive. So water is very precious. So that's the reason why it is even more important or necessary for us to all go plant-based. The reason why I'm saying is that, see, as you have already said, we have only 1% of fresh water. So from that 1% of fresh water, see, we have almost 8 billion human beings on this planet, and we have 70 to 80 billion farmed animals on this planet as well, just bred to be raised for human consumption. So just do the math. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but this is the statistic that we have. 8 billion human beings and 80 billion land animals. And in that 80 billion land animals, most of the percentage, if I have to say 80 to 90% is farmed animals, and only 10 to 20% is wildlife, all because of animal agriculture. So all the water, I mean, even in that 1% fresh water, I'm sorry, my video is getting glitched. Okay. Even that 1% fresh water, most of the fresh water is being fed or, brought to the animals for human consumption. So we are even creating a more and more water crisis by going animal based. So my humble request for everyone is that if you really want to save water, please follow whatever Arpita is saying, and meanwhile go plant based. So plant based is something which is very crucial. We need to really understand the depth of this problem that we are facing right now. Earlier, nobody used to talk about water crisis or water shortage or water, because there was abundance. I mean, I thoroughly believe in the concept of abundance, mind you, my dear friends. But abundance doesn't mean that we get the right to waste anything. We are abundant. We are abundant in everything. But does that give us right to just open the tap like that, just like the video that we saw? We are abundant of water. But wasting it is not being economical. Wasting it does not mean that we are responsible citizens of Mother Earth. So I urge everyone to please be mindful about the water that you are consuming or using or wasting. Please be mindful, because your children are going to be there on this planet. Your grandchildren are going to be there on this planet. So let us not just think for ourselves or only for our children. Think for the entire humankind. Think for the animals. Think for Mother Earth. So much of deforestation is happening because of animal agriculture. Water usage is happening because of animal agriculture, and food crisis is also happening because of animal agriculture. Earth pollution is happening. Water pollution is happening. Plastic usage. We have already understood about plastic usage. Plastic is polluting water. Microplastic ingredients are happening, and there are news coming up that they are found in the human body also. So water pollution is something which is majorly it has to be considered by each and every responsible Earth citizen. So thank you so much, Arpita, for bringing this up, and this should really remind us about our responsibility, our personal individual responsibility to take care of what is really precious for all of us. Thank you, Arpita.
Thank you so much, Parnita ma'am, and all the entire team for giving me this great opportunity and for handling backend so nicely. Thank you so much, Vinay and Yamini. Yamini always keep consistently texting me everything, updating and all. Yes, thank you so much. And yes, I would request everyone that whatever extent it is possible, please follow at least 1, 2 steps. Yes, exactly. Uh, so at least 1, 2 steps, whatever you can at your own level, because whatever I shared that we can do at our own level. I have not shared some governmental thing because we are not in government. We are at our individual homes. So we have to do at that level only. So I've shared everything which I do on a daily basis. That's it. Nothing new, nothing extraordinary. It's all in front of us. Just seeing all the things consciously. And as ma'am said that being plant based, that's the best thing we can do to lessen our carbon footprint even. So that's that. And thank you so much for being such an amazing audience, for listening so patiently and just being here and meditating and everything. And keep meditating, keep smiling, and keep sharing love. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Arpita. So if we are done with the questions, then let me conclude the session with this. See you tomorrow with another wisdom sharing session with another speaker and definitely an interesting topic. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to PMC English. This is Yamini signing off.